Good deal. Well, in studio this morning, we have the Wrecking Roses.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Devin Dennis and Sebastian Caballero. So thank you very, very much for coming in and seeing us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us. We're so happy to be here.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I didn't know anything about y'all until Daryl started telling me.
No one
hey.
does. It's okay.
So Daryl started saying, hey, I heard these awesome folks.
Yeah.
And I said, really? He said, I've got to get them on the radio. I said, okay, all right, sounds good. So, Daryl, how in the world
That's
did you
right.
hear
I was at
about
a stoplight.
it? Just at a stoplight.
Stoplight.
All
And
right.
they were playing, and I was like, "Wow, who is that?" And I noticed it was. I like a girl and guy duo group. You know, not a whole band. And I was like, acoustic is kind of. I like that thing. And, it's to me, it's more of a feel good music.
Just adds contrast
Well,
between the two voices.
Well, you have to have talent to do it.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And I knew they had talent. I was like, I got to figure out who these people are. And as I was taking off, she said, Wrecking Rose. I said, surely that's not the name of the band. Roses, what in the world? And so I looked it up. Sure enough, it was. And some a messenger, and we've been going back and forth since.
Well, there you go. Well, y'all, thanks so much for taking the time and coming up here. Where are y'all from?
We're from Athens.
Yeah.
So not too far, but as much as we love Athens, it's so pretty up here. So we'll come back anytime.
Well, that works.
yeah, yeah. It was the prettiest drive. But we're in Athens. You can't beat the Georgia Theater. Go Dogs. It's been a really cool place for us to get the music started there.
Good deal. Good deal. So you got to tell us a little bit about how you got your start. Where did Wrecking Roses come from?
So Wrecking Roses came from her originally. I heard about it. We were playing, sorry, not we. I'm so used to saying we're playing now. She was playing at a brewery in Athens called Academia. And I went out to go listen to them. I was friends with the people that booked her. And they said, Wrecking Roses is coming to town. And I said, oh, I have to get into that band. I don't care if I'm playing the triangle, if I'm playing a box or the spoons. I got to get into this band. So I go in there. Sounds amazing. She thinks I'm on a date. With a cougar. I'm actually out at dinner with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She watched me pay and everything, so it wasn't super convincing, but I introduced myself to her afterwards, and I was like, hey, do you want to write music sometime? And ever since then, we've just been writing music together.
Yeah.
Very neat.
Yeah.
Very neat.
I will say too, he came up to me, he said, if you ever need a drummer, I've got one in the car. He never told me he played guitar the way that he does. He would have been in the band that night.
Oh, wow.
As soon as we got together and we started writing music and jamming, I was like, he's incredible. Why didn't you said you played drums. That's like, I mean, he is great at everything, but that's the least of his talents. So he could have led with, I play every single instrument you've ever heard of.
Well, there you go.
But he didn't. He was very humble.
Good deal. So what kind of events and things like that do y'all do up here in North Georgia?
So we do mostly Fender's Alley, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
They've
love
been
Bob.
really cool to us.
Yeah, Bob, if you're listening, we love you. They've been super great. They're it's a really cool outdoor venue. We've actually got a show coming up with them on January 11th. If you guys wanted to come out, 6:30 to
9:30.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Yeah. That's so far been our favorite place. Also, the only place we played. Besides when you heard us out there at that the festival. That was,
Yeah,
right.
at least
Yeah.
in this area. We started out in Athens, so we were playing there. And we play anywhere within a 9-hour radius. We have a motto in this band that if you're paying, we're playing. So we go anywhere. And we love to play. But Fender's, just this whole area, I feel like country music is so great here. And we really had a crowd in Cornelia and in Hiawassee that really cared about the songs we were writing. We had a really good listening group. People would come up and make comments about the song. And when you're so used to playing a college town at 2 a.m, that's a different listening crowd. So just having people that really cared about the songs that we wrote, I mean, it just has such a special place in our heart.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, there's some neat places, some outdoor venues and things like that over in Helen. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it.
Yeah.
Or not, but a lot of folks come up, and a lot of really, really good folks have gotten their starts over there.
Yeah.
And that might be something to look into also. So
Yeah.
if we have any Helen folks listening this morning, this
Oh,
might be
yeah.
a good place.
Absolutely. We have no people, so it's just us. If you DM us, it goes right to us.
Yeah.
And we'd love to come play.
Well, I tell you what, when y'all get big one day, you're going to have to remember us.
Absolutely.
So I tell you what, being in Athens, having that scene, of course, you said Go Dogs. That's one of the largest things that we do here. I don't really know a whole lot about the night scene in Athens.
Oh.
So you said it's a different crowd that you're catering to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's that like?
It's like baby Nashville. Yeah, it's like Nashville's small cousin. No, it's a rowdy group. Obviously, it's all a lot of college kids, and then people that just want to scream "Go Dogs" till 4 in the morning every single night, and we get to be the band for that scene, which is
We've got the
really
best
great.
view for all the bar fights, all the breakups.
When you're up on stage, you get to see a lot of things play out throughout the night.
And I think an Athens audience is going to be a heavier drinker than they are here. I mean, but Athens, they're going there to drink.
Yeah, I think we hold a record actually for the most amount of bars within like a 1 block. It's impressive how many we fit in there, and some of them are 3 layer. I mean, it's baby Nashville. You've got everything,
and you don't even know it's a bar. You might accidentally go in there.
Yeah,
it's, what's the
and
bar?
someone just hands you a drink. You don't, it's a rowdy town, but there is a lot of music, and being close to Georgia Theater, we get to see a lot of our favorite artists come through. So I mean, if you're not going to be in Nashville or somewhere like Asheville, it's a similar scene. It's a very artsy, historic town, and a lot of cool art and music.
Well, good deal. So the question is, do you have original music? Do you cover? What do y'all do?
We do both. We do. We have a few originals, obviously. Covers are a lot easier to handle than original music. I think we try to hold ourselves to like a high standard, so it makes it harder for us to write original music, at least for me on my aspect. I didn't grow up reading anyways. I went to public school, so arithmetic is hard.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so
it's
writing
vulnerable too.
Yeah, it is very vulnerable.
I mean, you go into a bar and you could play a cover where everyone sings along, or you can show them a song that you wrote, and now all of a sudden 400 people, they know a lot about us pretty quick. So it just kind of, it depends on the audience and the amount of drinking and what we think.
I don't know what hurts more, is that like they find out who we are, or it's like, man, that song, I'll forget about it the next morning.
Yeah, sure enough. So y'all are going to do a couple of originals for us, right?
Yeah. We brought some tunes for you.
Well, good deal. I think we need to hear them.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So, folks, if you're listening out there, go ahead and get prepared. And we're about to do something pretty neat here.
So this first song that we brought for you guys, this is our song. It's called "Badder Than You," and we wrote this song together, sort of about when you're fighting with your partner. We write a lot of good music for couples that fight a lot. That doesn't have to be you to like the music, but if it is you, boy, we have an album for you. And this is a song we wrote together about when you're in a fight with your partner and you're maybe trying to out-toxic the other person and see who could maybe be worse. So this is called
stand for this one.
"Badder Than You." Oh, we gotta stand up. Yeah, we're having a live studio concert now.
All right, let's see how it goes. Overstayed welcome's worse than goodbye. I'm gonna get drunk.
I'm gonna get high.
We finally met the end. But before you go, the song one more fight. You don't treat me right.
You never kiss me goodnight.
All this fair and loving woman, make your move. Know every guy that's been with you.
And you know that the girls talk to you.
Cause I won't clean up that mess you made. No, I won't even remember your name. I gotta get up and go, there's better things to do. Cause if you wanna be bad, I can be better than you.
So the letters came sealed to this day. I've got a stack of I love you by the bed I lay.
Should've thrown them away.
I had to start with you. Cause
If you're gonna move on, then I'll move on too.
you always think you're right.
You always win the fight.
You never run out of excuses.
Never run out of lies.
Wasn't even that high.
Wasn't at that bar
I was your ride.
with your bloodshot eyes. Cause I won't clean up that mess you made. No, I won't even remember your name. I gotta get up and go, there's better things to do. Cause if you wanna be bad, I can be better than you.
yours. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, thank you.
I was like, more.
Yeah, I know. So, and Daryl, you mentioned something earlier, a male and a female in the vocals and things
Right.
like that go together. So it's more or less the chemistry that's there,
Yeah.
and it kind of it hits different for folks, and you know that's
Yeah.
really something.
Oh.
You know what's funny, when we didn't have any plan to get married
Who
when we
does?
met.
Yeah.
And now we do, and I think honestly us being together has really helped us connect easier
Yeah.
and kind of write the songs that we didn't know we needed to write.
Yeah, for sure. They say the best duets are either like brothers and sisters, which we kiss, so that
People
would
ask
be weird.
all the time.
Yeah, or married couples. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that chemistry matters a lot. So
Yeah.
thank you for saying that.
Yeah, sure enough. So let's see. You guys have another one.
Yeah,
Sure,
absolutely.
yeah.
This is so fun for us. Thank you guys. And thank you guys to everyone listening. If you haven't turned the radio off yet, that's a really good sign for us. So thank you so much. Anytime we play downtown, we're like, well, y'all could have taken your beer inside or just walked across the street. So just staying, and anybody that turns it up when we sing or anything like that, it means the world to us. It's our favorite thing to do in the world. And so we wanted to say, too, thank you guys for having us and giving us a place to do our favorite thing in the world. We will play in the corner of a restaurant. We don't care. We love to do it. And if we weren't here, we'd be doing it in our living room. Our dog does like the break from all the
Is
music.
that a Stanley Cup?
It's a bedazzled Stanley
I
Cup.
was thinking to
yeah.
myself, that's about a $3,000 cup.
No, it's just a long night of commitment. It is.
Oh, so what's the next song?
Absolutely. You want to introduce it?
This is Who's to Blame, and I already forgot what it was about.
We're nervous, guys. We haven't done this before. So Who's to Blame is we wrote this one together too, and it's sort of about when you're going through the breakup side and the really bitter part where you're pulling everything apart. Maybe you lived together, maybe you were married, and you're going through the house kind of pulling it apart, and you're wondering like who is responsible for that? How did we get here? Who's responsible for this? Was it you? Was it me? Was it both? And that's what this song is. This is called Who's to Blame.
This is one of those songs where it's like you do play it to the drunk college kids at the bar, and they're like,
It goes a little silent.
I'm gonna forget that tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's one of our favorites.
Yeah. Every light in the room is burned cold. Every room in the house is gone cold.
It's been that way for a while, babe. So nice to hear you say the house is home with empty spaces.
I don't get sleep and you don't get no rest. How can we start over? Can we start over? Who's to blame? It's love you can't seem to frame. Give back your last name. When your touch doesn't feel the same, broken glass and all the frames. Who's to blame? This house will stay the same. You'll never change. So tell me who's to blame.
Every morning I wake up and it's too quiet. I'd say what's on my mind, but I'm not right.
You said it all before, babe. Just hold your breath. This house is hollow, even ever saying. I don't get sleep and you don't
tell you what, y'all have made a lot of folks' day out there.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
Sure enough. Well, y'all, this has been great.
Thank
And,
you.
Yeah, thank you.
folks, you've been listening to the Wrecking Roses band. So Sebastian and Devin, we really, really appreciate everything that y'all have done for us this morning, and we hope to see y'all back soon.
Anytime, you just give us the call.
How can folks find y'all?
Oh, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and it's all at Wrecking Roses Music.
Sounds good. All right, folks, y'all stick around.
Plan us something as we go out.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Grab
see
some of
what-
that BSG coffee.
That's right.
I didn't know where to go from there.